You've wasted a lot of time on social media, and quite frankly, it's not really your fault. There are a lot of battles that you're facing right now, and the sad thing is that you're not even aware of them. Don't you think it's actually time that you overcome them all and take control of your life? I know you probably have had moments like this whereby you say you'll do a project or you'll start something, and then you keep procrastinating, you waste a lot of time, and then suddenly time goes by. You say you'll start tomorrow, and then tomorrow comes, you start by feeling a bit productive, and then the day goes on. You say again you'll start the following day, and time just goes by, and by the time you realize, it's been years and you have not yet achieved anything. And now you start doubting yourself, you start doubting your life, you think that everything was set up to be against you, and it all ends up in one thing: depression. And that's not really the worst part. The worst part is that you still have those big ambitions, and they haunt you and they taunt you until you just give up fully. I've personally had moments like this, very many moments, and that's why I'm actually here to help you. And what I say over the rest of this video is exactly what you need to change your life. A day ago, lights were not on at our place due to some reasons, and so I got time for myself to reflect, and I started questioning a lot of things. I thought and thought and thought, and that is when I came to a conclusion. Why is it that other people seem to make it so easily in life? And why is it that other people do not really make it in life, and instead they stay their whole lives engrossed on social media? They spend their whole lives obsessed with these people who have made it in life. Why is that the case? Have you ever asked yourself why that is the case? The 1% are busy building things of immense value, or actually producing things that are really great, and the other 1%, the other 99% are busy idolizing them and watching them and just celebrating them on social media. Why is that the case? And the answer to this was really quite simple. You spend your life, your whole life, avoiding the things that are of importance to you, and you actually avoid doing the things that are really helpful to you, the things that will push you forward, and the things that will make you successful. So there's this easy way, the social media. It's just a virtual reality of what you could become. So when you watch these kinds of things, then you're able to experience virtually what that kind of life tastes like. I don't know if I make sense at all. When you scroll on social media, you realize that time passes by very quickly, and you actually lose track of time. And if you were to tell me what you saw over the past few videos, the past 5 videos, you won't even tell me. That is because you're actually living in that time. It's like you're living in that area, that time, so your mind is obsessed with that thing. So when you stay on that phone, you get that dopamine that you usually get when you should have worked for years and years and become successful. That is the kind of dopamine that you get, and you get it in an instant. And so there is no point working hard at all. Why are you working hard when you can just pick up your phone and watch a couple of videos, and then it's okay? You've actually gotten that dopamine hit, instead of working hard your whole life and getting that dopamine. So people just resort to comfort instead. I would rather just go on the easy route rather than the hard one. I would rather live and enjoy other people living luxurious lifestyles and actually living very good lives and be a part of that. It's like you're part of that thing that you're watching. And to the people who visualize, I know you've probably read things that say that when you visualize, when you create that thing like a movie, and then you live in that time in the future. So it's just like that. So you figure that you skip the process and you start living at the end. You get me? The problem with this is that it's so addictive and you'll never actually make anything out of your life. You'll just waste a lot of time, and 99% of the things on social media are actually garbage. So when you consume these kinds of things, they won't really help you at all. The things that are productive are not shown much on social media. So when things are easy like that, why go through the suffering of going to the trenches, beating yourself up, having those blisters from working hard, and going to the trenches, going to wars? What is the importance of that when you could actually just leave it on social media? The answer is really simple. Comfort is really addictive. And the moment you realize this, the moment you realize it comes at the cost of your future, then everything changes. Think of it like this. A bad guy comes and tells you, we will give you drugs, which is dopamine. And all you have to do is sell us your soul and your time. You give us your time and your attention. And that is all. Because when you use these kinds of things, then the biggest factor and the biggest disadvantage of them is that you will actually waste a lot of time. And time is of essence. When you waste time, it's never going to come back. Your youth is going by very quickly. So every moment you spend not working on your goals is actually like wasted time, unless you're spending it with family, you are doing self-improvement, you are maybe worshiping, those kinds of things. Unless it's the productive ones, then you're really wasting a lot of time. So you should actually just minimize those things to lead a happy life and a better life. So you'll realize that you'll just lag behind and lose focus. And that is all it takes to actually put you down. If you want to change, if you really want to change, then follow the next steps, because once you follow them religiously, they're going to be so effective. You're going to come back to this video and you're going to tell me how it really changed your life. And the first step is avoid comfort. Comfort is a killer thing, and I've explained this a lot. When you become comfortable, whenever you're comfortable, just know that whatever you're doing is not really worth it. So you're just wasting a lot of time. So start by avoiding comfort. Whenever you feel like not doing 1, 2, 3 or something, whenever you feel like you don't want to take a cold bath, then that is exactly the time that you should actually take a cold bath. Whenever you feel that you do not want to wake up, that is exactly when you wake up. I have trouble waking up actually, and these days I've come up with a solution for that, and I'm going to share with you in another video. So avoid comfort at all costs. Whenever you feel like scrolling on social media, just realize that that comfort is actually coming at the cost of your future. Are you willing to trade your future? Are you willing to trade your wife, your future wife? Are you willing to trade those cars for those 10 minutes of comfort, 10 minutes of scrolling? Are you really going to do that? The second one may sound so obvious and you've heard about it a lot. It's delete all the social media apps. And I know this will sound more obvious, but my reasoning is, when you do this, it makes it hard for you to go back. Because think about it, when you have like drugs, when you want to do drugs and then you go far away from them, it's like the market is the place you actually buy them, it's just far away. Then you'll just become more lazy to actually go there. So you'll actually be more motivated to continue with your streak. That is the same case that applies here. When you delete social media, then by the time you go to App Store or Play Store to download it again, then you'll realize that you'll waste a lot of time, and that period will make you reflect. So I'm not saying like delete them or delete them completely. I'm just saying make it hard for you to go back. When you make it hard for you to go back, then it actually becomes easier for you to follow that streak. And the third point is write a contract. I always say this: put down a contract with yourself and sign it and honor it. If you are a man, you should be honorable. So as an honorable man, when you write a contract, you should actually follow it to your death. It's either you follow it or you die. So when you write a contract and you sign it, you just start honoring it. This is for the honorable men, and we all respect honorable men. If you're honorable, then this will work effectively for you. I always use this when I want to do something. Maybe I've been an addict of movies for a long time. So I actually wrote a contract some couple of months ago, and ever since then I never got to watch any movie at all. I just remember the contract and I decide to honor it. And the fourth point is, make sure you have specific times for social media and follow it religiously. If it's 30 minutes of scrolling, just take those 30 minutes. If it passes by, then you're not true to your word. So make sure you have, like, if it's very hard for you to actually leave it, just put like 30 minutes, and then that is enough time to know what is going on in the world. I know most of you weak people will actually say that, oh, I just need to follow the news, I need to know what's happening. So 30 minutes is enough, or actually 15 minutes is enough for you to know what is going on around your area or in the world. So you just need those 15 minutes or 30 minutes. The rest, you should be focused completely on your goal. You should be busy, not idle. Whenever you're idle, that is when you'll get those urges to actually install and start scrolling. So make sure you're not idle. There should never come a point whereby you are really idle. Fifth one, the most important one, get disgusted by whatever you do. The first step to unplugging or actually getting through an addiction is actually that point whereby you're disgusted with yourself. You're really disgusted with that kind of behavior, and now that is when you'll start changing. If you're not right now, then I'm not going to lie to you, you're not going to change. Even if you say so, you're not actually going to change. So start by being disgusted with yourself. If you follow those 5 steps, then within a short period of time, you'll actually be able to get rid of social media. And not completely, because we all need it, but you'll realize that you'll spend more time actually being productive rather than scrolling. You'll actually have more time to work on your goals, and you'll actually become more productive. The best thing that you can actually do for yourself, your future, and your bloodline is to realize that comfort is never the worthy option. The hard tasks that you're avoiding are actually the worthiest of things that you should follow. Even if it's painful, even if it's hard, even if it's really, really unbearable, then that is exactly when you should actually follow them. Embrace the suck always. Be a warrior. A warrior never quits. You'll actually, I'm not going to lie to you, you're going to relapse a lot of times, but that means progress. Whenever you relapse and then you start the streak, you never give up, you'll realize that within a couple of months, you'll actually become better and you'll start controlling yourself and avoiding things that you could actually avoid. Become the greatest your bloodline has ever seen, and then pass it down.